Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video because of what I'm about to show you right here. This is the Tipton Best Gun Vise 360. So, you guys that watch the show know I go through a crazy amount of blue light slingers, namely bolt actions. It is my goal to have videos on literally every cartridge and everything out there under the sun. We put out crazy amounts of videos. My goal, when you tap in something on some bing bangs, guess what? All hootie pops up. So what does that mean? I am constantly having to, namely, mount scopes. So this is going to be sitting here on my desk to help me mount scopes. Now, what have I been doing this whole time? Well, typically I go out to the garage, I grab the lead sled, I bring it in here in the kitchen table, and yeah, lead sled's not necessarily meant for that, and this is going to hold this thing secure. I'm going to have a place at my desk 100% of the time where I can just grab something, put it in there, put a scope on, whatever I'm doing. So this is going to live right here at my desk. I'm going to have a permanent place to mount scopes and do whatever else I'm doing. It's going to save me a whole bunch of time. So I'm super excited about it, but let me just show you the box. There's actually a ton of stuff on the box. Then I'm going to screw this thing into my desk and it's going to be permanently here for whenever I need it. I don't even have a vise in my garage. So my buddy Paul at Heavy Metal, of course, he has vices I use in his shop all the time. But then I got to drive to his house to use it. Now I have one in my house here. Another reason that I use vices, use the vise at Paul's house is getting off muzzle brakes. My goodness. Ruger puts like black super crazy Loctite on their muzzle brakes now. I don't know why. Maybe because they think people will take them in the stores, but everybody else, CVA, Savage, you know, Bergara, whoever, the muzzle brakes just twist off, and the thread protectors. But for whatever reason, Ruger, I gotta put them in a vise and then go get a pipe wrench with a bar on it to break them off, and then I end up scratching it. But let me show you this box here, like I said, and then we're gonna put it on my desk right here. It's gonna stay there forever. So, like I said, Tipton Best Gun Vise 360. Hands-free support, y'all can read, but 360-degree ball head, so we can tip that whatever way we want. Different types of jaws, so smooth stainless steel jaws, soft grip, that's probably what I'll leave in there the most time. Then that V-groove, what's that for? ARCA rail. Says you can use C-clamps to a table, but I kind of want something kind of permanent right there. I'm also going to be putting another press right here at this desk for my reloading stuff. But yeah, just to give you a picture of the box here, you might not be able to see this on the website as good. Precise operation, clamping versatility, multiple mounting options, already kind of talked about that. Yep. What's on the bottom? Well, it's upside down. Let me flip that over. 3-inch jaw opening. Yep. Ball head design so you can swivel it around. There's that big red knob is a tension knob. And then, yeah, we talked about multiple ways to grip things. I don't know why this camera's going in and out there. And then on this side of the box, it just kind of shows you, hey, here's some stuff you could do with it. You could even put your bow and arrow in there, or your pistolas in there. But let's get this out of the box here quick. So yeah, pretty excited, but I try to make my videos no frills, just bringing you guys along with literally everything I'm doing every single day. Yeah, if you're not subscribed yet, hey, subscribe. It don't cost you nothing, man. And you might see another video you might want to watch. But I haven't opened this yet, bringing y'all along with me. We may take a look at the instruction manual. How many of y'all actually read the instruction manual? This is actually a pretty well packaged little deal here. I'll show you what it looks like that. Take that out of there. There's the two, that's that honeycomb squishier. That's not super squishy, but it definitely is squishy. And there's the whole main rig is already put together. I thought we might have to put some stuff together, but that's kind of nice when you get things and you don't have to put it together already. Wow, that's kind of neat. It's already all put together right out of the box. So that's literally all that was in the box. Those extra squishy clamps and then that head there. So yeah, that's it. Well, that's nice. I thought I was gonna have to sit here and figure out how to put it together and tell you how to put it together and pretend like I knew what I was talking about. But seriously though, that's pretty heavy in and of itself. I don't know, 5 pounds. It might say somewhere in there, but Tipton Best Gun Vise 360, and it has these big wide pads on the bottom if you want to just use a clamp. But what I think I'm going to do is have this at the very edge of my desk right here probably, and then I'm going to have another press here for my reloading stuff so I can have a big old assembly line right here. And yeah, so let me figure out how I'm going to screw this to the desk and I'll be right back. All right, so here's what I'm working with. This thing has got a real sturdy pedestal, but you see there, it's got 3 mounting holes. And like I said, I don't plan on ever moving this until I move the desk when I move, which I'm probably not going to be moving for a long time. And I think if I do it just like that, it'll be good. 3 mounting holes calls for 3 screws or 3 bolts. So I'm a big fan of run what you brung or use what you got, or you might call it MacGyvering. So I went to the garage and there's some random stuff I found. Some masonry screws with a flanged head on them that won't go through those holes, and then 1 wood screw which will go through those holes, so I got a washer. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Now I just had the screwdriver head, there it is. Is that one gonna work for these? It should, yeah. It's like a $15 Amazon Black & Decker drill here. I need to upgrade my drill, but I'm too cheap to upgrade the drill, so let's see what I can do about screwing these 3 in here. Just a wood desk. That ought to be sturdy, don't you think? Big old grips on those screws. I'm never going to put anything in here that's like 100 pounds, but to hold up any old bing bang 10 pounds or less, these should be plenty. It probably would hold up 100 pounds though. Here we go. There's no going back now. Don't strip it now. Oh yeah. We might even be able to get away with 2, but I'm gonna go on and put 3 in there anyways. Y'all see what I'm doing? We need some more power on here. It's torquing out too soon. There we go. Yeah, with 2 right there, man, that's solid, but I'm gonna go ahead and zing the 3rd one. That way I don't have to fool with putting it back in my random hodgepodge supplies. Zing this one in there too. Come on, don't be jumping that screwdriver bit out. They'll think you don't know what you're doing here, bud. Oh yeah, that thing is solid now. Well, let me bring y'all in, just show you up real close what I did here. So, like I said, oh man, I boogered that one up just slightly, didn't I? But 1, 2, and then there's that longer one over there with the washer in it. So, let me tell you something. That's in there. If I lift up on that, it's gonna lift the table up. So let me grab a few things and we'll see what we think about this dude. All right, I'm gonna bring you in close to show you something. So I actually read the manual, and what it explains is these V cuts are for cylindrical shapes, so something like a barrel or whatnot. And then this top is for an ARCA rail. So I'll test that out here before I try these other ones, but these essentially just, you can pop them right off. But let me find something with the ARCA rail and we'll put it in there. But once you got this torqued down, it's got that big lever on there. You get some grip on there. That thing's solid in there, and then you use it just like a vise. So let me see if I can find something with ARCA rail on it quick. All right, so this is my Stag Pursuit. If you haven't seen my video sighting this in, check it out. We got some pretty good grips with it. I've got another scope for it. I had to rod the scope for a quick project. I got another scope for this one and I haven't put it on yet. But this does come with ARCA rail adapter, the Stag Pursuit. So let me get this lined up and close, and we'll test out our ARCA slot there. All right, do I have it in there? Yep, it's pretty well grabbed in there good. Let me give it one more twist here, and then one more crank here. And that's solid. That's in there. So you can see how I needed that, because now I can sit here at my desk, get my scope on there, and I'm 1000% probably gonna mount this scope tonight, so I can do some more testing with this Stag Pursuit. But let me, just for the sake of trying something else, let me put these grippy jaws in there, and yeah, I might as well just show you guys. So we'll take that out, set it over here. I'm gonna pull these off, and I'm gonna put these grippier ones in there. There's probably instructions in here to tell you the right way to do it. Yeah, on top, grab the top. The top has little slots that you put in there, and then pop the bottom in, just like that. So next thing that I got to do, which I'm actually about to film a video on this, is I've got this Savage 93 R17 that I got to mount a scope on. So this looks wider than that. So get that in there. Tighten it down with the grippy grabbers. Sweet. And there you go. Boom. Where have you been all my life? So, super simple setup. I put 3 screws into my desk. Where's the box? And yeah, now I have a permanent vise on my desk here where I do all of my work. This is my main desk. This is the computer where I edit my videos. So, Tipton, best gun vise. Check it out. Sweet. It's going to help me out a bunch. I really don't need to ramble on much about it. Has a grippy adapter, has the ARCA rail, has the different size grooves for barrels and whatever you want to clamp in there. It's a vise. I don't really got to explain it to y'all. It's a vise. Tipton, best gun vise 360. Appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you're subscribed. I try to bring you along with every single thing that I'm doing, whether how exciting or not exciting as it is, but I think you can see how pretty awesome this is. Like I said, I was doing everything before with a lead sled. This thing ain't budging. It's going to help me a bunch. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Hooty-hoo!